Hello, guys. Oh, no, todavía no. Okay,
There.
ready. Hello, guys. How are you doing? We are here with the teacher Tere, and
Hi all.
we are very glad that you could come today. This is a very special class because, firstly, it's our last class, and we will see useful and a very useful subject. Okay. I will just set the screen so we are sure that everybody is listening us. Could you hear teacher Tere? Teacher.
Hi.
Yeah. Okay. So it's a little
Okay,
bit
good.
delayed. They can see me, watch me, or see to me, teacher. They can see me. Is it correct?
Can they see you and can they see me?
Yes. Can they see?
Okay, good.
Yes.
Can they see both of us?
Yeah. Let's see. Can you see both of us? Probably yes.
Yes.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Because they are watching my screen. Yeah.
Okay, good.
So we all are watching the dialogues, the teacher Tere, and my screen, my face little there. Okay. Yes, perfect, teacher Tere. So um, we will talk about connectors. Yeah. So remember, guys, that connectors are these words that we use to link ideas, right? So are very important because they enrich our vocabulary. That's why it is very important to use them. If I'm telling always and, that could sound really bad, really informal. It would reduce your score on your essays or on the speaking section, or maybe an author will change the meaning of something here, right? Yeah.
I'm going to add something very quick. It's going to
Please.
be, you will sound repetitive.
How
And
repetitive?
you should not, repetitive. And you should not sound repetitive. You need to enrich the language with other words or phrases.
Okay. Thank you, teacher. So would we start with examples about? What do you think? Yes?
I think we should. Let's start with examples and go. Well, we're going to look for three examples: addition, and then we're going to look for contrast, and finally result. So we're going to focus on three of these wonderful. I'm going to say enrichment. If you allow me, I will be giving you the examples.
Yes.
And then after I give you, I'm going to use a couple of examples, and then you will write a couple of examples. And then we will correct them or add to or subtract from.
Yes.
All right, ready, guys? All right, let's go on. So we're going to focus on addition.
Addition, yes.
And this is, I randomly, my examples are random. I chose two of them. The first one is, wearing a mask saves lives. Furthermore, it protects you. I will do that. I will read it once more.
Yes.
Wearing a mask saves lives. Furthermore, it protects you. Second example. The prosecutor made an irrefutable argument and backed it up with evidence. So I used two. And which ones did I use?
Could you repeat
I used
the second example?
I will. Now I used two, just to let you know. I used furthermore, and I used The second one is it's more complicated. It was on purpose.
Yes, thanks.
The prosecutor made an irrefutable argument and backed it up with evidence.
Okay, yes, you used and as a connector. Thank you, teacher. All right, guys, so now it will be your turn to use an example and write an example using addition connectors, please. You can use one or two, right, teacher? One connector. Let's go.
Yes, and preferably they can use, if they want to, the ones I used, which is furthermore and.
Okay. We will wait for the little detail.
Yes, we should. Yes.
And teacher, I'm curious about the word furthermore. How formal it is? Like if
it is formal.
Okay. If I'm having like a
regular is good English
conversation, should I use it by talking?
Yeah.
Or not?
Should you use it?
Like in a regular conversation with a friend?
Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely. Now, will you be using this word in a not so formal? You could use it informal too. We can be in a conversation, and this is a conversation. I could be in a restaurant. Let me place an example. I could be in a restaurant, and I can be saying what I just said. Well, you know what? Wearing a mask saves lives. Furthermore, it protects you, don't you think? That's a conversation I would be having with a friend or friends in an informal setting, at a restaurant, in any conversation. It's good English.
Okay, I see. I had read, but that's incorrect. Maybe that furthermore was too formal. But it's good to know that we can use it in a regular base.
Yes, you can. I've used it in regular conversation all the time.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so
let's see. They're coming in now, right? Yes. I ran a lot yesterday. Besides, I lift weights. Yes. Okay. I ran, past tense, because it's yesterday. Okay. I ran a lot yesterday. Besides, and you can use and there. Besides, I lift weights. That was good. Okay. Was amazing. Furthermore, it was interesting. That's a good, Fernando's example is a good one.
Yeah.
But just one little correction. My English class, not my class of. It's my English class. Was interesting.
Okay. Sorry.
Fernando?
Sorry, Fernando.
Fernanda. The car is beautiful. Furthermore, Ed, no. That is not where you would use furthermore. So think about it and rephrase it. Okay?
The car is beautiful, furthermore expensive. Yeah.
No.
Okay.
No. All right. Just rephrase. Rephrase. All right. That's your homework. That's your homework. Prosecutor is fiscal. Yes, it is. Yes, prosecutor. Because the second example I gave you is somebody in a court of law. Okay. Somebody that was in a court of law. Yes.
Okay. She's really professional. Besides, she's so much fun.
Well, you can rephrase it. It's she is a very good professional, and besides, she is so much fun. That is rephrase it. Just a little. You call it in English tweaking. Let's tweak it.
Tweak it?
Tweak it. And if you can write it down for them, that would be good because it's very used in the English language. Tweak it.
How that
it's T. T as in W-E. W as in whiskey. A. K. T-W-E-A-K. Tweak it. Okay? Tweak. Let's tweak it a little bit. So let's change it a little bit. Okay? Let's rephrase it a little bit. Okay, she's really good. Okay, so you tweak that one.
Okay.
You have the right idea. She has the right idea.
Okay.
I want to study contemporary dance. Furthermore, no. You've got to change all of that. Claudia, you've got to change all of that.
I think I'm getting the mistake. I think because we
You're
translated...
getting a little bit confused more.
So
Right?
furthermore,
You gotta, they...
Yeah, sorry, teacher. I interrupted you. What? We are not listening.
No.
Yeah.
Look at it as in addition to. All right?
Yeah.
So look at my example. Wearing a mask saves life. Furthermore, so in addition to, it protects lives. You see? So it does something else.
Es como y mucho más. ¿No? Sería como mucho más.
Bueno, a ver, el utilizar un cubrebocas, pues eso salva vidas. Además que te protege, ¿sí? In addition to, además de, ¿qué más pasa si utilizas un cubrebocas? Además te protege. So that's what furthermore means.
Okay, I want to start.
That's the context. Contexto es ese. So you practice furthermore. It's a little bit challenging. Furthermore, okay. I want to study. So Claudia needs to rephrase that.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So you are close, Claudia, but you need to change.
Close, but you need to change them because the meaning is different.
Okay. Okay. Let's see, Cesar.
Okay, there we go. I'm learning English. Furthermore, I'm introducing myself. Okay, Jasmine. Furthermore, I'm introducing German into my repertoire. Okay, I'm introducing German into my repertoire.
Okay.
Good. I've been learning to scores. Also, my classmates say the same. Furthermore, I will be on. That's pretty cool. Frank he has it. You need to tweak it a little bit, but you have the right. That's the right meaning. The right meaning of it. All right. Good. Katia. No, that's not the meaning of furthermore. So you need to totally rephrase it from the beginning. Studying. You need to use a gerund there, Elizabeth. Another helps to pass an exam. Furthermore helps to find. Yes, you have the right meaning, Elizabeth. Tweak it a little bit, but you have the right meaning. I am talking with my boss about new exhibition. Furthermore, my new contract. Dulce, no, not the right meaning of furthermore. I am talking. Okay, so you need to rephrase. All right. I love dancing with my father, and also I love dancing with my boyfriend. That's good. My family loves me, and I love them too.
I'm sorry.
Okay, the woman.
Sorry.
The car is beautiful. Furthermore, okay, he has the skills. Also, he's got a lot of experience. That's good. My grandfather was really a hardworking person. Furthermore, he was such a kindred spirit, a kind spirit. That's good, Reina. Yes, you have the right meaning. Okay. Yeah. The Lion King is an incredible movie, and also it is also entertaining. Right? Just tweak it.
I know, teacher. Can I have? I think the confusion is because they are taking furthermore as also, and it's not the same. No es también, es algo más de lo que ya añadieron. Complementa la idea anterior.
Exactly. Right? It's complementing. Furthermore, go back to my example. Go back and take it from there. Okay. Wearing a mask saves lives. Furthermore, además de, what else does it do? It protects you.
Además de.
Okay.
Por aquí había una, Mexican food is my favorite, is not además de la italiana. Ajá. Furthermore is healthy, or furthermore is cheap.
Exactly. Mexican food is my furthermore. Furthermore, I really love Italian food. But it's that the context is not there. Go back to my example and get another one. All
what
right.
about this one?
Having a good, having good orthography. You know what you're doing, Montserrat? You are just making a mistake that we all do sometimes. And it is, you're not, you're thinking in Spanish and you're translating literally. There's no such thing as orthography in English. It's spelling.
Spelling. Ah, that's very interesting. Okay, okay, okay.
So having good essays for your academic essays. Furthermore, it makes you look classy. That is the right interpretation of furthermore. Just tweak it. Spelling, having good spelling, and not just having good spelling, or being a good speller.
Okay.
All right?
Okay, okay.
Tweak it. You have the right, she has the right
I
interpretation.
think we could check a pair and then continue with other connected.
Yes, I like eating vegetables. Furthermore, it is good for your health. All right, that's perfect. Good. All right.
Okay. So let's repeat.
Rachelito is good too. Just tweak it a little bit. All right. Let's go to number 2.
Okay.
Contrast.
Contrast.
All right. We're now in contrast.
Okay.
I'll give you the examples if that's okay.
Yes, 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 teacher. Thanks.
All right. We need to be cautious, yet we must not go to extremes. I'm using yet.
Okay. Could you repeat it again, please?
All right. We need to be cautious, yet we must not go to extremes.
Okay. So look, guys, all these.
Second one.
Yeah, yet. Yet we.
Yet.
All right. I will write the sentence.
All right.
I will write it down.
Yet.
So
all right.
we could last time, please, because I'm sorry, I don't know why it's cutting a little bit. It's getting frozen.
You want me to do the second example?
Yes, please. Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. I used however, so you will know.
Okay.
I understand her frustration. However, I do not condone her behavior. I'll read it again. I understand her frustration. However, I do not condone her behavior. So I use yet and however.
I do not condemn.
Condone, and write it down for them, okay?
Yes.
Condone, condonar, condone.
O, condone, E?
E, yes.
Her
Behavior. Okay. Good. You want me to do the first one, or did you do the first one?
Yes, please. So
we need.
Okay.
That's okay. We need to be. Cautious.
Cautious. Cautious.
Yes, cautious.
Cautious.
Yet we must not go to extremes. There you go.
Okay. We need to be cautious, yet we must not go to extremes. Okay.
Yes.
All right. And about these words, I have a pair of questions, because as far as I read, nevertheless, is too formal, like for books or old novels. Is that true?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
But I use it we do use it quite a bit.
Okay, quite a bit. All right. And the difference between also and so, this is something that causes as non-native speakers a big problem, because we don't know exactly when to use them. Are they interchangeable?
Yes, they are, but it just needs to be, you need to be in the right conversation and at the right point in time. Although I speak English, I have a problem with French.
Okay.
That's just an example. Okay?
Okay.
Though I think this is the right thing to do, I will consider it. Though I think this is the right thing to do, aunque yo pienso que eso es lo correcto, pero lo voy a pensar un poco.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay. Vamos a ver, vamos a hacer ejemplos con yet and with however, guys. All right, it.
Go aside, however, we haven't passed the exam yet. Where is the contrast here?
Yeah.
Yet, there we go. We didn't pass the exam
teacher,
yet.
I'm sorry, is this correct? We don't pass the exam yet. No.
We did not pass the exam yet, so we need to study more.
Yeah.
So we need to study more. So you put in so, tweak it. And it's past tense. We didn't. We haven't. Actually, didn't is not correct. We have not, or we haven't passed the exam yet. So we need to study.
Okay.
Quarantine is not over. However, people still are still hanging out with others. That's correct. The people have to stay in. People have to stay home.
Okay.
Louis, we need to tweak that one. I don't know what you mean.
The people have to stay in home yet. We can't go out.
People have to stay at home yet. Okay. Because we cannot go out. All right? Because we cannot go out. All right. That's the right meaning. Just tweak it a little bit.
En este caso, Luis, creo que como lo pusiste yet, sería como aún. Entonces, por eso deberíamos de cambiarlo para que sea pero.
The people have to stay. Yes.
How about changing the comma here? The people have to stay in home, comma.
No. The people is no. No, that's people. No,
people.
the.
I'm sorry. People. Yeah. It's not general. Yeah. People have to stay home, comma.
Take away the N.
What about changing the comma? Yet we cannot go out? Would that change?
That you have to change totally the whole sentence. Okay. That does. Let me try to, because we do need to change that one. The people have to stay at home. Yeah, we cannot go. Okay. People need to realize they need to stay home.
Okay.
It's just we have to change the whole thing.
Perfect. Yeah.
Yet they are going out.
Yet could be a synonym or still, right?
So they have to stay home, yet they're going out. So they're doing what they shouldn't be doing. Okay? Yes. Do it that way. Which is the different, what is the difference between nevertheless and however? Nevertheless is sin embargo. However, look at however.
The problem is in this translation.
Yes, but it's used in different senses. Okay? You can use it in the same. I'm going to try to think of an example because that's the best way to deal with this is by example. I am in favor of Senator Clinton. However, I have a problem with her credibility. I am in favor of Senator Clinton. Nevertheless, I do have a problem with her past. Same thing. You can use it as a synonym. Okay. It could be a synonym. Sinónimo.
Yeah. However, José Pablo tends to be more like pero and nevertheless, sin embargo.
Right? Yeah, but it still can be used in the same context.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Karina.
Let's see. My sister did no. You did not make a mistake. You can't do a mistake. No puedes hacer un error. Cometes un error. So,
Make.
okay.
You didn't make a mistake.
My sister didn't make a mistake. Or did she make a mistake? You can say my sister made a mistake. However, she is not perfect. So sí cometió un error, mas sin embargo no es perfecta.
Es que estás haciendo doble negación, Cari. Mira, dice, mi hermana no hizo un error, sin embargo, ella no es perfecta. Entonces, más bien, mi hermana hizo un error, sin embargo, ella no es perfecta. My sister made a mistake, however, she's not perfect.
Okay. However, she is not perfect. Okay. Lateral complain people with proper management, however, they don't have enough experience because they are a startup. Okay, this is Lateral's company helps people with property management. However, they don't have enough experience because they are a startup. That's good, Elizabeth. Just tweak it a little bit. COVID-19 pandemic is not over, although the government is reopening the country. Very good example, Karina. My aunt bought a tasty dessert for dinner. Take away the. However, we are going to save it for tomorrow's lunch.
Tomorrow's lunch?
Yep.
Okay.
Yes. All right. However, if you want to come to my house, you do it. No, you have to put something before however.
Okay. Before or after, right? However, or?
Yeah, before however. So I am going to be busy tomorrow. However, if you want to come to my house, you can do it. All right? Or you can come. I'm not bilingual yet. However, I continue studying. That's good. Yesterday, I was so sick. However, I went to work. That's good. Unfortunately, that's good. Leaders of today, unfortunately. Where's unfortunately? I saw unfortunately.
Here it is. Sorry.
That goal has not yet been reached. That's good. That's good. Okay. Laws were made to live in society. Nevertheless, sometimes people break them. Not past tense, Yasmin, break them. All right? Break. Present tense. All right, good. I started my research on biofuels last month, yet I couldn't finish. I'm sorry, Stephanie. That's good. Okay. All right, I think it's pretty good.
Okay. Yeah.
I am very tired, nevertheless, I am here. Very good, Claudia. I'm glad you're here. Welcome.
Okay.
Okay.
So
all right.
Let's move on, teacher, to result connectors.
Okay? Yes, let's go to result. Okay. And look at all of them.
Yes. Could you, teacher, help us checking the pronunciation or the spelling?
Yes, and I will do that for the others as well, if you'd like. Yes. So, therefore, hence, consequently, thus, as the result. We're missing the T in result. As a result,
yes.
And because. So and because.
Yeah.
Okay.
And because.
Let's see what you want. I chose therefore, and I chose as a result. Hold on.
And teacher, that I don't know if any of you guys have a question related to these words. We are on a good time to ask Tere. For I have seen a lot of hence in articles and in like technical papers. So
technical, it's a lot more technical. Yes.
Yeah, it's technical. So I wouldn't use in a conversation. I wouldn't use hence. Let's go. Hence he talked to me. Or hence he talked to me.
It's more written vocabulary. It's a little bit more formal written. Okay. I've used it a lot in law reviews.
Okay, in a lot of
It's a lot more formal. Yes, a lot more formal, but it is used.
Okay. Cesar is asking, what is the difference between thus and so? Do they have? I think just the level of formality, teacher, right?
Exactly right. Exactly. Thus is more formal, And I also use thus in a legal setting,
Okay.
in a court of law, with the senator, with an attorney,
Okay.
with an administrator, or a philosopher, or in Vanderbilt as a professor. That's more used. So when you want to be very hoo, you use thus.
Okay. Yeah.
And if you're just in a conversation and in a bar and drinking, you use so. All right?
Okay. Thank you, teacher. Yes.
Yes.
So, first, would you give
So,
us, first, teacher, would you give us
here are the
we
examples.
talk? Thank you.
All
Yes.
right.
We can.
I will be traveling to Nashville. Therefore, I will be wearing a face mask.
Okay. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Now, the second one.
Therefore. Yeah. So therefore,
Okay.
all these guys are synonyms of entonces. Todos son sinónimos de
Yep.
entonces.
Yeah, but I'm looking for my first one. Result.
Yes.
All right. Here we go.
I can do an example
This
for
is a
Hugo, or we can do it.
Okay, the first one I will read again. I will read
Yes,
both of
and I
them
will write
again.
it
The
down.
first one is a little bit more, is simpler
Yes.
than the second one.
Yes, teacher. Yeah,
I
will
made the
write it.
second one harder to make your life harder.
I will write it.
I will be traveling
I
to
will.
Nashville.
I'm sorry again.
I will be
Okay.
traveling to Nashville, comma. Therefore, I will be wearing a face mask.
Okay.
The second one.
Yes.
It's I'll read it and then I'll be small. I'll be very slow in doing this. Riots have broken out in Minneapolis as a result of the death of an innocent black man.
Okay.
This is very contemporary. This is like a hot issue right now in the United States.
Okay. So again.
Riots.
Rights? It's a name? No.
RIOTS.
RIOTS, rights? Okay.
Riots have broken out in Minneapolis. That's the city.
I don't know if it's, well, I don't know.
Yes, that's right.
Okay.
As a result. There you go. As a result of the death of an innocent black man.
Okay.
If you don't know what riots mean, I'm not going to tell you. You look it up.
Okay. Yes.
What do riots mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll put something.
So they are grading already their examples. Very good.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
I will have an exam on the weekend, therefore I must study a lot. Yes, that's true.
Riots. It's a nice word. Riots.
No, Aaron, you rephrase that, okay?
Sorry, teacher.
Rephrase it.
The screen.
Aaron.
Aaron. Skills increase as a result of space exam. Okay.
No, you have to rephrase that. That's not the meaning. As a result of studying.
Okay. Es que as a result es un poquito más como resultado de. Así lo.
Yep.
¿Verdad?
Yep.
Can I use? Paola asks. Yes, I think. Well, but can I use thus in a scientific
article? Can I use
article?
thus in a scientific article? Yes, you can.
You can.
Absolutely. Actually, you can write to Dr. Fauci right now and tell him. You know who Dr. Fauci is?
No, Doctor who? Fault?
Fauci.
Fauci?
Dr. Fauci is the number one scientist in charge of the
Doctor.
pandemic.
Dr. Fauci.
Dr. Fauci. Okay? Yes, you can. He would love it.
Okay.
Okay?
All right. He seems a little bit like a in this picture.
Oh, he is. Oh, he's a brainy man. Number one top scientist in the world, Dr. Fauci.
Fauci. Okay.
Okay.
Let's see, Frank.
Let's see. Frank, I woke up late this morning. Consequently, I arrived late to my job. That's right. Yeah, okay, man. I lost all my money. That's too bad. Furthermore, I can't afford the rent this month. That's fine.
Yeah, this
That's
is
good,
appropriate
sis.
uses. Good.
That's appropriate use, yes. Let's give another one. It was raining outside when I arrived. Consequently, I had my coat all wet. Yeah, I'm sorry. You misspelled consequently.
Okay. Yeah, it's with S.
Okay, make sure you spell correctly. It's important. Gyms are closed, therefore I have to do exercise at home. That's a perfect example.
Perfect, yeah.
The pandemic, okay, you have to, Karina, you have to rephrase that. Let me give you an example. Doesn't have control. We have no control over the pandemic. Therefore, we need to be more careful.
Okay.
Or just careful.
Yeah, just.
Not more careful, just careful.
We need more.
All right?
Okay. Yes.
Okay.
Because the pandemic itself would be a subject, Cari. Aquí tú estás diciendo la pandemia no tiene control, pero estás usándolo con don't, como si la pandemia fuera un sujeto, ¿verdad? Like if the pandemic were the subject of the sentence.
Exacto, entonces no tenemos control sobre la pandemia, es lo correcto. Okay. Fires have happened in forests during the last weeks as a result of the highest temperatures registered. Yes, Cesar. Tweak it a little bit, but you have the right context. Last year, massive wildfires hit Australia as a result of intense, take away the, of intense droughts. Perfect. Very good, Montserrat. Very good.
Hugo thought the same. That sounds Fauci looks a little bit like
Dr. Fauci. Yes. I studied hard for the English test, therefore I hope to pass. Yes, tweak it a little bit. Tweak it, but that's your homework. All right?
Okay. Lynette.
I have not eaten healthy. Oh, that's too bad. Therefore, I gained a few pounds. Yeah, perfect. Oh, you got to go on a diet, Lynette.
Me too, Lynette. I think all of you.
Stress is increasing as a result of confinement.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, stress.
That's okay. Claudia, stress is increasing as a result of confinement. Perfect example, Claudia. Perfect example. Yes.
Okay.
And that's very true. All right. Can we get some? We are all studying so much, hence we're going to pass it. This is a good example of hence. Okay. Evelyn, you need to tweak it a little bit because you're the only one that's using hence, and I'm glad you're using it. We are all studying very much. Hence, we are going to pass the TOEFL. And you don't need to put test. It's a given. We already know the TOEFL's a test, so eliminate test. Okay. Yeah. Right?
Yeah, so TOEFL itself has the test in the T.
It's a given. Se toma por hecho, ¿verdad? Se da por hecho que el TOEFL es un examen, no necesitas repetir que es un examen. Just that. All right? So very good example of hence. I have to do my exam in order to pass the course, therefore I need to study a lot. Itzel, I have to perform my exam. I have to pass my, I have to tweak that one. You have the right
Use of
context. You just need the use, but you need to tweak the sentence. Okay?
Okay.
Homework.
Yes, homework.
Nikola Tesla invented the induction motor. Oh, I didn't know that. Hence, he is considered as the best engineer of all time. I like Luis's example.
Yes.
That's another great example of hence.
Yeah. Hence he's
Yeah,
considered.
very good example of hence.
Por lo tanto, right? Hence. Yeah.
Yes, hence. Yes, very good example. I am doing exercise, therefore I will be safe. Very nice. Good for you.
I admire you, Lucia.
Lucia, yeah, good example. Good, good. Very funny. I like it. Many people are still unemployed due to the fact that economic recovery has been slower than it. I think Leslie you're very good in English. That is a perfect, nothing to tweak.
To change. Okay.
Nothing to tweak. So she knows what she's
Congratulations.
saying. Leslie, yes. You will surely pass the exam. I studied all night, therefore I have learned everything. Good, Lalo, perfect. The COVID-19 causes a lot. Has caused a lot of deaths all over the world. So people, not the people, way. So people are, because it's a whole, it's plural. So people are depressed.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Good, Vanessa.
Because people in English is plural, remember. People
It's
are.
plural. You don't need to put the people, just people.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Good. That was
guys.
very good. Overall, you did great. Yeah. So we can, do you want to pass to another? We have like 10 minutes to pass to other examples that you are having trouble with, or, it's up to you.
I think a good other ability to practice is doing summary, using summary connectors, because we use them a lot for English essay. Teacher Tere?
Yes, we do. We do. Essays are a big part of American life. We do essay. We compose essays for so many things, and it's very important to write well. Very important.
That's why.
So
yes. Sorry, I interrupted you, teacher. Yeah. What were you telling?
And in the United States, we like to be brief, concise, and precise. Brief, concise, and precise. We are not like in Spanish. In Spanish, we add a lot of flowers and birdies.
Really?
Our language is very florid. United States, just the facts.
Okay. Yeah.
Brief, concise, precise.
Precise. Okay, write them down.
That's it.
Brief, concise.
Write that down. Brief, concise, precise.
I will write it.
When you're writing an essay, yes, use adjectives. Yes, have people picture what you want to say. Picture what you want to say. So that they can have in their minds an image. But you have to be precise, concise, and brief. People get tired when it goes on and on and on and on. They want just the facts.
Oh, wow. I didn't know. Yeah, because in Spanish, in fact, like in people that studies law, or if we have someone who is studying political science, they are very good with long words, right? And talking like in a formal email. I remember that I had a friend who told me he had to take a business Spanish course because in English they write emails in a very brief way, and in Spanish, in Spanish he told me that we write long emails, debido al me baso en la presente para. Agradecer de antemano que ustedes.
Sí, les suplico que tomen consideración in English, we don't care about that.
Okay.
Thank you for your consideration. Sincerely yours, María Teresa Maldonado. Bye.
Okay, yes. I'm sorry.
So there we go
Elizabeth
again.
is asking,
Brief, precise, concise.
Elizabeth is asking, I have a question. What is the difference between an essay and a paragraph?
Oh, an essay is a total composition, una composición completa.
Yes.
A paragraph es un párrafo.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so essay has to have like a book report. An essay is similar to a book report.
Yes.
You have to have the introduction, very powerful introduction, the body, and the conclusion.
Yeah. Yeah.
The introduction and the conclusion, they need to be powerful.
Yes. Yes.
And in the body, you need to explain in a precise, concise, and brief, again, with using adjectives. That's where you use your adjectives and your adverbs, but in a body. And then you go to, let's wrap it up. In English, we say, wrap it up.
That's a good one. Because
That's it.
We just saw
wrap
that word.
It.
Wrap.
No. W-R.
No. W.
W-R.
R.
W-R-A-P. Wrap it up.
Wrap it up. Like wraps.
Lo
like
cual quiere decir, interpretado, ya concluye, ¿eh?
Wraps are like the
Ya
sandwich.
concluye.
Sí.
Así como que ya, ya te estás pasando. Wrap it up now.
Okay.
So briefly, okay, summarize right now. Summary could be one sentence.
Yes.
That's it. We don't want to hear anymore. We're bored. We want to go.
Yes.
So wrap it up. Powerful, concise, precise, brief.
Brief. And teacher,
Okay.
we all want to practice our writing. What would you recommend us to improve our English writing?
Pick a book in English that you like. I don't care what it is. It could be a funny book. It could be a philosophical book. It could be a drama. It could be a fiction. Not long, just pick a book. You choose a book. Read it. And then I want you to write a book report.
Okay. Yeah. It's what we That's
how to start composing and writing essays, because you're basing on something.
Yes. Yeah, you don't need to invent or to argue.
Yes. You're going to, what are you going to do about, I want to know what the book was about.
Yes.
So you introduced me to the book.
Yes.
You introduced me to the book. That's the beginning.
Yeah.
Then you tell me about the book. Yeah. That's the body. And then you will conclude and tell me what you thought about the book, what happened at the end, and you close.
Yes.
So there has to be a beginning, the introduction, the body, and the grand finale.
The grand finale.
Yes. And it has to be done, yes, the grand finale, and it has to be done in not long and boring, no. It has to be brief, concise, precise. And you need to watch what?
Yeah.
Your spelling and construction of words and phrases and everything. Mm-hmm.
Yes. In fact,
use adjectives, use adverbs.
We will do a book report of one book that all we are reading, and we will share them to each other, so you can give recommendations from the book I read, because it was, so we can practice our essay skills in that way. Yeah. Thank you, teacher. That's a very good idea.
Yes.
And they are
good idea, and you know that's going to be. What are they asking? Yeah, we have 5 minutes, so we can put in whatever you would like.
Yes.
Wrap it up. We have 5 minutes to wrap it
Yeah,
up.
to wrap it up. Yes, yes.
There you go. I looked once. If you want to improve, you can use the STAR method: situation, task, action, and result. If you want to improve, you can use the STAR method: situation, task. Everybody has a different method. Now, I am in favor of the method that works for you. But I want to tell you that for essay writing, English composition is difficult. It's not easy. My son is an attorney, so he had a lot of writing, very many, legal research. He even researched for Ann Beeson, who was arguing a case in the Supreme Court in Washington, D.C. So it is what he prepared were we call legal briefs. And those are essays. Basically, they are essays, but they are according to the law. And so, but it's the same tenor. It's, what is this about? The body, the argument, the body, and the conclusion. See, it always has the same tenor and the same procedure, whether it's a legal brief, whether it's a regular essay, whether it's a book report, whether it is in a college admissions essay. In the United States, you want to be admitted to college, a big part of your college admissions process is to write an essay.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, so yeah, writing is incredibly important.
And the fact is that it's difficult for us because in Mexico, teacher, we don't have essay classes. Like it depends on the kind of school that you were. They are asking one or two things more. Let's see. They are creating. Karina is asking in the introduction, what would you recommend?
In the introduction, you always need to ask one question. Keep it simple. What? The introduction is about what? What are you writing to me about? What? So I know what. Yeah. Ask your question. Whatever you're writing, if you're writing about yourself, well, what? What are you writing about yourself? Okay. I wrote a letter one time. I think I'll share that with you, teacher.
Yes.
My son, when he was a finalist to become a judge in Colorado, the governor chooses the judge for the 8th District of Colorado. And the judge asks his family members to write about my son, about Juan. Why would he be the best judge? Why should the governor appoint my son to be a judge? So guess what? I had to write an essay. It was a letter, but it's an essay.
You had to write.
I have the letter. So I will, I promise I will copy it and give it to you. And you can, of course, give it to your alumnus so that they can actually read it. This is, of course, was an essay directed to the governor of Colorado. So it's really, but it's a good example. And you will see that right from the beginning, the introduction is, why am I writing to the governor Hickenlooper? Okay. Well, it tells him why. Okay. I am writing to him because my son is he is a finalist to become a judge. So I want to tell you, Governor, why you should choose my son to be a judge. Then I go into the body. Mm-hmm. And then you'll see the end. Okay, so then you'll see it's the same format. That's what you should keep in mind.
Yeah, introduction,
Okay?
body, and conclusion. Thank you, teacher Tere.
Yes. All right. Well,
So,
we are done for
yes,
tonight.
yes.
Now, I wish you all luck. I know this is your last class, and I know you can make it. And that's going to be my little present to you. The letter that I wrote to the governor of Colorado summarizing a really, really important essay. By the way, my son got the job.
Well, then the essays were a very important part of the. That's very nice, teacher. Yes. So, guys,
Okay.
we are on our last class tonight. Tomorrow, I will answer personal messages from 10 to 12 p.m. Okay, that will be just the window for answering personal messages. If you have anything to ask about, I will delimit the teachers. Thank you. Okay, I will tell you about the final exam. Tomorrow I will send you the final recommendations and final things. You know that you can join for the next course. It always is a little bit different depending on the examples and the questions that you do. Thank you so much for your dedication, for your discipline to being here on the last. We have been here 28 days, guys. That's a lot of a lot of practice. I hope you liked and you enjoyed. And let's go to pass that test. Okay? Thank you so much.
Oh, you will. Good. I'll give you that essay, and then
Yes,
you can
yes,
just
yes,
send
yes.
it to.
I will send.
Yeah.
I will send you
You send it to.
the essay from teacher Tere. Goodbye, guys.
Okay.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye.
Good luck.
And sorry, and Laura will upload the answers from today's activity. All right, so you will have the correct answers there. Bye. A ver.